This is Tropico 6 Next Gen Edition. We're here on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is a Dictator simulator city building experience where you manage a dictatorship. You will be arriving in the created setting of your choice in order to manage a people as you build your empire from a small little area to a massive selection. Should have went with maybe less island setup. I think this is going to impact my building potential. Yeah, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Kind of went for large space, but I guess not. Maybe it's larger than I think. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, you get to make your customized person, and then you go out and you start building, and you've got like a little bit of a setup here as you kind of prepare to, I guess you would say, create and manage your society, which is quite exciting. You can do so in a bit of a campaign type of thing, or you can, oh, that's funny, employees of the month, that's hilarious. Free housing. Circus. Well, I've always wanted a circus. Child allowances. Let's unlock the church fee. So anyways, yeah, you do this, you build up, you do trading, you manage your, I guess you would say, speeches, your setup, your scenario, how you impact things. It's quite neat, and you can like rename yourself, and you can change how you look, and you can customize your building, and do like little chats and everything like that. It's a really cool series. Like if you're not familiar with Tropico, it's kind of neat. And then they did this sort of, I guess you would say, upgraded version of the experience here for next gen. So it kind of just pushed things a little bit further. But you can see some of the options you have for building, and you can build some pretty, I guess you would say, impressive stuff, like a dock, a fisherman's area. Like there's quite a lot you can create. Oh, I already have a dock, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess what we really need is some roads, I suppose. Should we go right through these people's shack houses that are kind of in the way of progress? Yeah, so you can't imagine it. You see like where the plots and everything goes. Tropico is like a really, really neat series. Like it's been around forever. Like this is Tropico 6, so like, you know, it's definitely got some legacy going on to it, which I think is quite exciting. There's certainly been a lot of things kind of made in this series. I've played a few of them over the years, which is quite exciting just to see how it kind of continues to evolve. A coconut harvester. Do we have one of these? Do we even have coconuts anywhere that we could really harvest from? This is not a great... This is a bit of a weird setup for me. A plantation. Do 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 do. Yeah. These huts are in the way of progress. There we go. We're gonna start growing corn here. And you can manage all this like small stuff in your buildings, and you can make all these things. It's really, really neat. And you get like World Wonder setups, and you really just can build a lot. You'll unlock the blueprint, and you can choose whether, like I was saying, you could do like, oh, I want to do a story mode, oh, I want to do sandbox, oh, I want something more serious, or you can just do like a creative mode. And there's just lots of options to some challenges. So anyways, it's a native 4K resolution. It runs at 60 FPS. It's quite smooth, but like with these city building games, you know, after a while, like you get into like the late game, and you start building incredibly complex large buildings, then you start to get into some troubles for performance stuff. But yeah, it's. I would assume for most regular situations it will be fine. But you know, obviously that is an element of it too, right? Where it's just like, what is the performance going to be like when you really get far into it? There is also the option where it's like, hey, if things are getting a little too much, you can switch it to the HD graphics, which to me is quite a bit of a drop. Personally, like I think it looks worse, but you know, you can kind of choose however you want to run it depending on how demanding the setup is for your, you know, particular setup. Like, it's also a game where you're like looking at it from a distance, so it's kind of like, you know, are you going to be noticing it as much, I guess is the question. But, you know, every player their own sort of way of wanting to go about it. A shack. Oh wait, I accidentally backed right out of that. Was there a chat thing you wanted to go over, or no free lunch, mandatory siesta? Urban development.
As much as the
I think I like the idea of urban development up in here. So that's what you can do. And you can play it alone. I guess there's like 4-player as well option. A bunkhouse. I feel like we should be going for density to replace the you know, the shacks here. Like, I know obviously people want to live in their old sad shacks and stuff, but we need to start pumping up the density, right? That way we can make tons of money and don't care about the quality of living for people. I wish I knew the direction the other ones were going. What way is the natural way for this? I'm trying to build. Okay, so what way is this facing then? Wait, is that even the right building? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the front. That's the back. Okay. I mean, like, honestly, could be a lot worse living. I'm gonna throw it out there. Definitely could be a lot worse. There we go. I also gotta build these mansions, because I want the luxury to live here, you know what I mean? I want the best people. They added the archipelagos for the first time. You can send your agents on raids to foreign lands to steal world wonders and monuments, which is hilarious. You can, like, cause conflicts and battles.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
Build a ranch. Sure, I'll build some ranches for you. Like I said, lots of customization, build a tourist system, construct towers, bridges, do like weird addresses, have fun. There's DLC that takes things a little bit further. Like you get a lot of options, is mostly what I'm saying. Is like they let you kind of really build if you'd like to. I'm just like, I wanna build, but like, there we go. Then we have this weird stretch. I guess I could put in like a nice little piece of greenery right here. We need ranches. Yeah, do that ranch life, eh? It's like, you know, it's so much work to get a society building. And that's where the time kind of crunch comes in, is you could literally spend like limitless amounts of time playing these types of games. Like, these city builders for me are just like, I tend not to play them to the best of my ability, because I often play and spend just so many hours doing these types of games. Like it's actually kind of hilarious just the amount of like a time sink I can have in this. Is the best I can describe it. Is it's just like it is utterly ridiculous. I just sit here like building and building and building, and the time just like flows by because I'm having so much fun doing this type of stuff. You know, like a toy workshop, a rum distillery. I mean, it sounds like something we should have. It's a rum distillery, and people should work right beside this kind of place. We can put in a theater. Oh, okay, well that's too fancy. Be like this downtown area. Just smash more of these buildings. I think the mansion living people probably want to be beside this, right? I feel like they're really taking their time on the construction here. Let's put a high priority. Can we just quick build this? Yeah, we can. Okay, there we go. We have the money. We have the technology. I just want to get people living in these places. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get the population building up faster. Only then, well, then and only then can I really get this empire growing. Obviously, a tavern is a very important thing. I'm glad we can pay to skip all of the, you know, the annoyances of life. We definitely need, like, a pirate cove. A grocer. Yeah, that actually sounds like it would be kind of an important thing to have. Just because I know, like, people, you know, they need grocers to get food and stuff. It's kind of important. And of course, people need a religious area. That's part of the world we're in. You know, you can't have a dictator without a functioning religious element going on for your people. I mean, actually, I think this is more of like a place for like a church ground and everything too, which is also quite important for people spiritually and emotionally, right? Guess we could put this beside the right beside these old structures. How we looking? We got the tavern going on. Yeah, we already have patrons and stuff. Right on. Got that bar going. You know where I am on that important stuff. A library and a newspaper? Well, I guess the newspaper would help us control the population, right? Which would probably be a smart idea to have. I definitely want to get a rum distillery going on. I feel like that's something that we should have kind of more towards like the industrial part of town. Need some room so I can build like roads to connect additional travel things. So yeah, I'm too lazy to wait. I gotta build everything now and fast. Nice. Now we have a genuine rum distillery going on. You know I'm living the life. Do we have a place for like a mine? Like where can we be actually extracting stuff? Oh, cool. What is this that we'd be extracting? Oh, okay. Extracting. How would we also get supplies out here without a road? I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's a legitimate question. No, I need a road. Almost human protocol. I guess that's good enough. They don't have Empty in stock. We need sugar. I guess we could, like, bring sugar in, right? Where could we... Let's take a look at this. Teamster's office, a warehouse. Actually would have been a very smart idea. I think we have a warehouse, though. Plantation. It shows the type of crop. We need sugar. We need a plantation for sugar. We got corn. Okay, we'll build it over here in this kind of industrial-esque area. I don't know if I want to bother the rich kind of neighborhood there, but we do need a, you know, a sugar plantation. Because, like, obviously we can't build rum without sugar. There we go. Empty in stock. Is there anything else you need? Sugar in, rum out. Yeah. I feel like we almost need more, like, roads to get things places quicker and more effectively. Yes, let's build right across the beach. Surprised they don't have more hotel type options right away, if that makes sense. Like resort type things that you can build like right away to get things going. Yeah. This kind of makes sense to me. Bam. Now the people will be connected. These ancient ruins are kind of in the way for me getting my places, their stuff places. How is the sugar production going? Monoculture mode. Decreases the efficiency. Well, why would I ever want to do something like that? Just kidding, I know about the smaller finite details about the choices you make on things. I don't want to be lectured about them though. I feel like we need a dungeon, right? Shouldn't it be like right beside the... Nah, we're not gonna put that beside the mine. That'd be too crazy. Look at these plantation options we have though. A lumber mill. Where would we find the wood stuff? We still haven't built these buildings. I know this is a huge waste of money, quick building like this, but for the purpose of showing you the excitement of the building life in this place. Oh, the mansion is underway. Oh, we had ranches.
Well,
See, we got like ranches over there.
Which is whatever the crown says it is. Cream tea?
$5,000? Thanks, man. Do. I actually feel like we should probably have more docks and stuff. Are we still not getting sugar? It looks like the sugar canes are growing quite nicely. I love these games. They really are quite a lot of fun. I know like the concept of it is kind of silly, but decrease unemployment. What is unemployment at? Might have to go and check my stats.
Now
I
shall rewrite history. But if need be,
We should have the El Presidente visit the,
footsteps.
you know, the new theater. Is that a rooster? It ain't easy being El Presidente, but in Tropico, you can build the empire. They build a pretty cool place. Like, it's genuinely a lot of fun. Like, you'll have a great time playing this. It's ridiculous.